WMC Memphis, WMFS HD2 Bartlett, Memphis. Part of the Memphis Sports Network with 92.9 FM ESPN. ESPN 790 AM.
The views and opinions of the hosts or guests of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the management or staff of Intercom Memphis.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we close in on our 15th anniversary show in 2 weeks. There it goes.
Yay.
15 years on the air. Never missed a show. I've missed a couple, but we've kept the show going on the air for 15 years. So this being the fourth Saturday of the month, that means bonus Wong.
Good morning, everybody.
It's
a beautiful hot day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, hot day in the neighborhood.
Wow.
But we also got in here wearing his Butch Jones outfit.
That's right.
He thinks he's going to be cool.
Yeah, he's cool. He is cool. Bill Cooksey of the Mid-South Hunting and Fishing News, and we missed Bill last month. Hadn't seen him in 2 months.
I know it. It's been a while. Glad to be here.
But you're still wearing the same shirt.
That's right.
That's it.
I watched it once since then.
Then. Hey, we're going to have a great show. Guy Trebo, our webmaster from lroutdoors.com, is also in the room. Of course, Greg Ratliff is taking control because he is our show producer. But this is one of those shows that we look forward to every year. And Ron Wong just got back from ICAST.
I have to tell you, what a show.
What a show.
650,000 square feet of fishing tackle. And, I wish I had the time to walk every one of the aisles.
Somebody told me you did.
I walked from one end to another down.
Well, tell me, what does ICAST stand for?
ICAST stands for a big fishing show. It's a trade show where...
Okay, what does it stand for, though? I mean, we have today's question.
International.
Yes? Yes?
Something.
International Convention of Allied Sport Fishing Trades.
Which used to be the AFMA show.
Yeah, but now
American
it's ICAST.
Fishing Tackle.
And we got a guy on with
Show.
us that's going to be the interpreter for all of our guests today besides you.
Well, he's the Director of Communications for Fishing League Worldwide.
Yes.
FLW, Joe Opager. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, gentlemen. How y'all doing?
Oh,
Doing good.
great, Joe. And
Hey, listen, the Forestwood Cup is just right around the corner. We're talking less than 2 weeks away, Joe.
Well, so why are we talking about this? It's that far out?
I have to tell you, I'm excited. A lot of great things going on. Just very briefly, what can the public expect and why do they want to go?
Oh, gosh. Well, in addition to the fishing tournament, of course, where we crown FLW's champion for the season, there's a ton of fun for the entire family. We've got the expo going on before the weigh-ins. That's, got all the latest fishing tackle that we just saw at ICAST. It's going to be your first opportunity to get a lot of that new gear that the tackle companies are starting to sell. In addition to that, we've got, Bass and Barbecue Festival going on, country music concerts. We're giving away a Ranger boat to a lucky fan after we crown the champion on Sunday. So a lot of fun for the whole family.
And right nearby,
I need to win that.
Yeah, right nearby also you've got going on the Junior World Championship at Gunnersville. Is that coming up? Is that not this right? No. Well, I really got mixed up then, didn't I? Yeah. I've done that
Living
before.
in the past.
Living in the past. Yeah, okay. I'm living in the past. But the Forest Wood Cup is at, we hadn't even said where it is in.
It's at Wheeler Lake, but all of the things are taking place
In?
Huntsville, Alabama.
So just right down the road.
Yeah, down the road. Huntsville, Alabama. You'll be there, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you better leave right now then. So let's start it out. Let's roll it out right now because we got a guy on with us right now that is very familiar with this event. I would think he would be.
Well, we have.
Yes, tell.
The 2015 Forest Wood Cup winner,
Yes?
Mr. Brad Knight. Brad, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. Thanks for having me on.
Well, are you ready for August, first week in August there?
I absolutely am. I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to go down and defend my title and maybe be able to become the first guy to ever win it twice.
Well,
I love that. I love that.
now, have you had a chance to get out and do a little scouting around?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't. And I haven't pre-fished for any of the other cups. And my philosophy is that I only go down really and pre-fish on lakes that are hard to maneuver and get around on. If you have to do a lot of idling to get back into places and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And with Wheeler being on the Tennessee River, I chose not to go down and pre-fish.
Right.
And we get 3 days of pre-fishing before the tournament starts, and I kind of find that works for me better than going down and trying to find something
Right.
2 or 3 weeks ahead of time.
Well, I know you're going to
down.
I know you're going to have a boat full of Strike King swimmer baits and the new Magnum structure bug, probably.
I am. I'm going to have to get on old Mark Copley to get me some of those new things out.
Oh, Mark could do that. After looking at your Facebook page here recently and all those lures sitting around you in there, I can imagine what your garage looks like, Brad.
Hey, we're like kids in a candy store. You show us all the new stuff. It doesn't matter how much stuff we have. We always want all the new, latest, and greatest, right? I mean, that's just the way we're wired.
Well, talking about the latest and greatest, Brad, I saw you at ICAST, and you were playing with some of the new products. Give me your.
He saw everybody at ICAST, didn't he?
Yep.
Give me your thoughts on, like, some of the new Lose products and some of the Strike King products that were introduced.
Well, I started out working in the Lose booth, and I had to do some interviews for some different people, and I got my hands on some of the new products for the first time, and I was almost so taken back by how good they were. I had trouble with doing my interviews because I was wanting to play with all the new rods and reels. Lose has got a new lineup called the Custom Pro.
Right.
And we're going to have a rod and a reel. We're going to have like 12 rods come out. And I'm telling you, the rods, you're just going to have to get them in your hand to believe how good they are. They're just unbelievable.
Well, Ron will. Don't be surprised if you see Ron with 12 new rods.
That's right.
To go with his.
He already got them.
Trying to talk about it. They don't have many, but I'm trying to talk them out of a few of them for the cup coming up.
Well, you need to talk to Ron Wall, man. He'll get them for you.
I had a chance to fish with one of those new ones.
See?
In Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, there you go.
Unfortunately, I had to give it back.
You had to give it back?
Yes, I had to give it back.
Oh,
they're
man.
far and few between right now.
Yeah, but
very far and few between. And Brad can tell you, I'm sure he wants to get his hands on some of those new items to be fishing with them right now.
Well, I know he does. Talking to Brad Knight out of Lansing, Tennessee. And I know that heading into this thing, let's talk a little bit about this year and your preparations. Any different from last year? This year, it's hard to come back from winning that thing. Has it been? Describe your year.
It's been basically a whirlwind. We've been started on the road in January and really weren't home much again until the 4th of July. So just trying to get everything back to normal a little bit and refocus. But main thing for us, it was just being gone and going from fishing so many more tournaments, and you had a lot more business opportunity stuff you had to keep straight. So
it was.
We learned a lot on the road, and learned made some mistakes, and some things worked good for us. So we're just kind of filling out the process, being gone as much as we were and with as much as we had going on. But, it's really been a great opportunity, and we've relished it. And at the end of the day, you just want to make sure you kind of making sure you're stopping and smell the roses and enjoying it, because it's an experience that not many people in this world will ever have the opportunity to do.
No.
I wanted to make sure that I, at the end of the day, everybody's hustling as hard as they can and going from one place to the next and go. But, I tried to be conscious about making sure that you take the time to enjoy the opportunity that you earned.
Well, I know that your wife and your little girl gets to travel with you, especially to the tournaments, and I know your little girl missed you at ICAST. I saw where she was ready for you to come home. But that's really good, isn't it?
Oh, it's absolutely everything. Being able to have my family travel with me. My wife does a great job of kind of keeping everything off the water straight for me, so I can prepare my focus just pretty much on the fishing aspect of things. So,
well,
the money comes and goes, and trophies are hardware, but the time that you have with your family and watching a little girl grow up, that's something you can't put a price tag on. So,
well, just having that support, what an advantage for a fisherman compared to a guy out there on his own.
Yeah, absolutely. This little girl, she turns 5 this January, and for the better part of her whole life, she's been on the tournament trail with us. So that's a lot of time that normally I would have missed, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to have her right there with me as we do what we do.
Brad, this year you're running a Phoenix boat, I believe, right?
I am.
Yeah. How do you like it?
I love it. It's to me, it's the best. The best thing on the market. It rides great. Fast.
I was getting ready to say it's a pretty fast boat.
Yeah, it is. It's the total package for me. I really like it a lot. It's the most favorite boat I've ever had.
Well, let me ask. We got a couple of minutes here with Brad. I want to bring Joe in on this because, Joe, what's the responsibility when somebody wins the big one here for the next year? You guys kind of what happens from your side trying to publicize this big event?
Oh, well, we saw it last year when Brad won. He had a fantastic media response.
Yeah, he did.
He had a parade in his hometown. All the local news crews came out.
The parade, that's what Brad said.
And if I'm not mistaken, his hometown is not very big, right, Brad?
That's correct. Yeah, we're small.
Small is how small is that, Brad?
I don't even know what the number would be. But,
there's no stops.
We're single A in football, if that tells you anything.
That's pretty small.
That's small. You got one red light?
I think we've actually got 1, 2. I think we've got 3.
He's counting them out here. The 3 red lights.
That's pretty big.
Well, Brad.
We don't have a Walmart though.
Oh, there you go. Well, we'll work on that. Joe can help you with that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So hey, thanks, Brad, for being with us to kick off this show. Nothing but success for you. I know we had you on a couple of times last year, and you came on right after the big win. And, of course, Tennessee's a big state, but
it is.
We do have a few Vol fans over here.
Quite a few.
Quite a few over here. So I know the whole state is behind you. Go get them, buddy, and we'll talk to you next time, okay?
Brad, we'll see you at the Cup.
No matter what Ron tells you, he does know the words to Rocky Top. I've heard things.
Whoa! Now, let's hold Brad over for a few minutes here, okay? All right, buddy. You hang on, Joe, and we'll be back. And Brad, again, good luck, and we'll talk to you, buddy, all right?
Thanks, guys.
All right. Let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Be right back.
You can find